Hello and welcome to this special edition of Class is in Session. I'm your host, Ashley Stevens, and this show exclusively on Black Enterprise highlights the latest happenings inside HBCU classrooms. We shine a light on public policy issues facing these historic institutions, the business side of HBCU sports, and we also highlight alum, students, and administrators making major moves in business. And we also talk about career paths for college students. So today it's all about tech. All code, no switch. That's right. It's time for the Hackathon. The Black Enterprise Be Smart HBCU Hackathon is back. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. This year, we're coming to Charlotte. That's right, the Queen City. November 14th through the 17th. All airfare, meals, hotel are covered for hackers. You're going to get cool swag. You're going to get t-shirts and other merch. But most importantly, you're going to get an opportunity to connect with other like-minded students to hone your coding skills for the job and for the chance to be recruited on site for internships and for jobs. Shout out to our host sponsor, American Airlines, for partnering with Black Enterprise to bring this back. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors and to all of our partners this year for making the Hackathon a success. So, to tell you a little bit more about this exciting event that's kicking off November 14th through the 17th in Charlotte, let's take a look at last year's Hackathon to give you a little taste of what it's all about.
Donned in hoodies and sweats, with baseball caps and school banners, students and chaperones trekked from the Carolinas and Georgia, Maryland, Mississippi, and several other states to American Airlines' state-of-the-art headquarters in Fort Worth, Texas. With the largest hackathon crowd to date, a few teams were joining for the first time, and one team with college freshmen.
A friend of mine who goes to Jackson State actually sent me an email of the invitation for their school, and then he was like, look into this. It's a great opportunity for you I believe you have the experience, develop experience for you to participate in the hackathon. And so I had to dig deep into the hackathon. But when I first saw that it was only for seniors and juniors, I was apprehensive. I was like, do I have what it takes to participate? But then after speaking to a couple of other friends, they were like, yeah, I believe you have what it takes. Just have a good team with you, and then you can go there and participate.
It is our first time. And like Joseph said, we were kind of skeptical because we were freshmen and we didn't think we had the experience to participate. But then we were just like, you know what? You never know. Let's go out and try. And then even if we don't win, at least we'll come back stronger the next time.
We heard about the hackathon through our professors, Dr. Hu and Dr. Nwosu. We're looking forward to learning how to be more innovative and how to solve industry problems. This hackathon has been an amazing resource for networking. I've met amazing people and a lot of people that I admire.
For some students, including Amber and Jalen from Grambling State, being a future leader in tech is a family affair.
I chose Grambling because my uncle attended the school and he also majored in computer science. And I just kind of wanted to follow in his footsteps a little bit while also figuring out what it was that I wanted to do with technology. And I feel that Grambling provided the support and just family type of vibe that I was looking for my degree.
The reason I chose Grambling was because it was the first HBCU with a cybersecurity major, and that's what I wanted to study. So, that was ultimately the decision. I wanted to go to HBCU because it felt like a family and close-knit, so I picked Grambling. I chose cybersecurity because, much like Amber, my uncle also studied CIS at Grambling, and he introduced cybersecurity to me, and it was just interesting at the time. My long-term goals is to show more representation of Black women in technology.
For some students, the hackathon is a critical skill-building springboard to super exciting continuing education plans in tech.
I plan to graduate in December, so I'm about a month away from getting my bachelor's in computer science, and I have had the honor of being accepted into the Georgia Tech program for computer science, as well as be nominated for the HBCU Fellowship at Columbia University.
Chaperones included computer science professors from each college, and they are excited about the career recruitment and networking opportunities provided by the Be Smart Hackathon.
This is such a wonderful experience for me to see. This many African American students from Africa and the United States, and they are participating. They are the future of the United States. They're going to make such a wonderful contribution in IT development and computer development, and particularly in the STEM areas. This is going to be the fantastic future that American Airlines started.
As a first-year chaperone, I am very excited to see them flourish, to see them grow, to see them actually win. They come to win. And it's really exciting to see these young people to have how they really strategize, how their minds are just so sharp, how they come together, how they it's so much that's there with them, and I'm just excited about them being excited about learning. We really don't get to see this very often, of having the opportunity to really showcase our talent.
Students toured American Airlines' expansive campus, enjoyed meals in the same place where pilots, crew, and tech leaders dine each day, and had the help of mentors during the hackathon, including my event co-hosts, who were all former hackathon participants hired by American Airlines. A highlight of the hackathon was students hearing directly from American Airlines executives and from Black Enterprise CEO Earl Butch Graves Jr., and also getting to ask these leaders questions.
The harder you work, the luckier you become, right? This is a zero-sum game, folks. You're about to go into the workforce. And when you go into that workforce, you have to under-promise and over-deliver. You have to be at work on time, not just on time, before everybody else, and leave after everybody else. You have to demonstrate that you're committed and passionate about the work that you do and understand who you are, and not be afraid to lead in this process, right? Don't come in with whatever job you're going to accept. Understand that you belong where you are. You don't have to apologize to anybody about anything that you've done. And what stands out to me is not people with false confidence, right? But people that have self-esteem and self-confidence, not bragging, but self-confidence and the ability to want to lean in and do the work.
The message I want to say about innovation is constantly learning, reinventing yourself, solving critical problems, but also not leaving behind the small problems of every day. That's innovation. And also, innovation is the one that's going to take you personally and the companies you're going to become part of to the next phase of their journey.
Speaking of innovation, teams hunkered down for 24 hours to create their most innovative ideas for a mobile app that could be used in the real world to help American Airlines improve their customer experience. Teams gathered inside, outside, and many got little to no sleep to formulate their best ideas. After a preliminary round of judging all 34 teams, the 5 finalists were announced and presented on stage before the crowd. The finalists: Jackson State's TyCode, Morgan State's Hacks Lab, Southern University's The Coders, Howard University's Sky Bison, and Florida Memorial and Friends. And then, the winners. Before the grand prizes were announced, gift cards were given for top social media content. Morgan State's Hacks Lab won for Best Technical Solution, and Jackson State's TyCode won for Best Pitch, and Southern University's The Coders were named Judge's Choice. Coming in third place, Sky Bison from Howard with their app QuickBook awarded 50,000 American Airlines Advantage miles. All team members are junior computer science majors competing at the hackathon for the first time, and said the experience was transformative and honed their teamwork and collaboration skills. In second place, winning 75,000 American Airlines Advantage miles, Florida Memorial and Friends, which included students from hackathon newcomer Florida Memorial, plus Spelman and Norfolk State. Their lead presenter to pitch their app, A.A. Sharp, is Amari Strafford, who is only a freshman in college at Florida Memorial. Go ahead, team.
Yo, I'm with the winning team of the 8th annual Be Smart Hackathon, Jackson State University! Woo! The Tigers, and their team name is TyCode. How y'all feeling?
Yeah, that's right. We're feeling good. We're very excited.
Were you surprised to win? Yes. Tell us what?
I was saying yes, but no. I was confident in our team's ability to perform. So after staying up all night and just coming together as a team, I knew we had no doubt about this.
The application name is called SOAR, and it's a artificial intelligence personal assistant that will help you with answering any questions that you have for the airline industry, such as like the baggage information or flight information, just to cut down on the time that you spend in the airlines to get you to your final destination.
What was one of the most challenging parts of developing this app called SOAR?
So like this year we developed a team that's like diverse in all fronts. So we have people that's good with back end, front end, business, and just full stack overall. And I'd say the hardest part was trying to put everything together because it was so many intricate moving parts behind the scenes. But what made it doable was the teamwork. We decided to meet up, work hard, and we were just always optimistic, like, hey, we're gonna get this done, and we got it done.
They got 2 hours of sleep to develop the winning application called SOAR. That is so cool. Let me know everyone's aspirations after college. What are your career plans?
Yeah, so I see myself becoming a software engineer, so I'd want to work for a big tech company or even American Airlines now, so thanks.
Awesome.
Anywhere within like the tech industry, primarily back-end related, but I see myself in more of a like leadership role, managing a team, so that's where I want to head one day.
Why did you choose an HBCU, specifically Jackson State?
Opportunity.
Opportunity, and it helps target minority schools and students who have talent, but aren't really focused. So like everyone is like targeted on HBCUs, so that's why I chose one.
Opportunity and a strong support network.
I chose Jackson State because I am a Jackson native, so I love to get my education where I'm from.
I chose Jackson State for the opportunity and this culture.
And what's the most important thing that you all got out of the hackathon? In addition to winning, what's the most important thing you learned from this year's hackathon?
I think one thing that we kept as a team was to work hard and play hard, so we took time to take breaks and just enjoy the experience, so enjoy life.
I have to say again, teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. That's the main thing that I learned this weekend, and I'm sure all the other teams as well.
Wow, as you can see, we had such a fun time with a lot of learning and skill building and connection as well. Shout out to the Jackson State Tigers Team Tyco, the 2023 Hackathon winners. But who's it going to be this year? We await to see who's going to take the title, but more importantly, we hope that so many students come out of this experience landing internships and jobs with all of our amazing sponsors and our partners. Shout out again to American Airlines, our host sponsor, and to all of our other sponsors and partners for making this upcoming event a success. Registration is closing soon. Share this episode with family, friends, particularly students who are enrolled in computer science, computer engineering majors, juniors and seniors at HBCUs. Check out our website, blackenterprise.com. Go to the events tab and you'll see information about the hackathon there so your chaperone can register you. Again, September 15th. That is the closing date. We got to have you registered by then for the hackathon taking place in the Queen City of Charlotte, November 14th through the 17th. So get ready to join us again. It is going to be all code, no switch. We can't wait to see you there, and we'll have follow-up coverage after the hackathon happens. So again, as always, keep it locked right here on all of Black Enterprise's social media channels. We have a host of other podcasts to check out their information as well, and also keep it locked for the latest and greatest digital content at blackenterprise.com. For this episode of Class is in Session, I'm your host, Ashley Stevens, and class is dismissed.